a human.
What did you think I was?
Nothing.
Ghost.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at 5 recent Disney projects full of the classic Disney magic, and 5 that feel more like a curse. We'll be including all Disney properties here, so expect spoilers not just for Disney and Pixar, but Marvel and Star Wars too.
I'm anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here. Where can I put my stuff?
Number 5, Give Us Hope, The Little Mermaid.
Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your
Disney's live-action remakes of animated classics are a controversial topic as they often make unnecessary changes, feel pointless, or, worst of all, tarnish the legacy of the original. The 2023 remake of The Little Mermaid, however, was a welcome delight. From gorgeous visuals to new songs, the remake doesn't just pay homage to the original, but also expands upon it.
as I wait for the first time, here for the first time, now for the first time, he's coming through those doors.
Eric is given more personality, and the connection he forms with Ariel is fleshed out, leading to a more believable romance between the two. Halle Bailey shines as the star of the film, perfectly portraying not just Ariel's moments of wonder, but also heartbreak.
My little mermaid. Keep her for me. I hope she causes you less trouble than I did.
I was right about the dinglehopper, wasn't I?
Yes, you were, Scuttle. You were.
The film is proof that live-action remakes can actually elevate the source material if done right. Number 5, Don't Know Us at All, Snow White. 2022's Pinocchio was a huge failure, thanks in part to it feeling like a beat-for-beat copy with CGI replacing the cozy traditional animation that was so beloved.
Hello, Pops.
It's quite concerning, therefore, that the upcoming Snow White remake is going to feature 7 CGI dwarfs. There's plenty of controversy surrounding these characters and the missed opportunity for representation of people with dwarfism.
They're working class dwarves.
Yeah.
And they also are like a father figure to the princess in Snow White. And also each of the 7 have different characteristics, making them different from each other and showing children how it's okay to be different.
The movie has also faced a ton of backlash for an interview given by Rachel Zegler, where she appears not to understand her character at all. It's clear the crew has made unwanted changes for the sake of pandering to audiences, which is always a massive mistake.
Your Majesty,
What did you say?
the people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Number 4, Give Us Hope, Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
I trust you. And right now, nothing's more important than that.
With a pair of film adaptations hated by audiences and author alike, hopes were high when the new TV adaptation of Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series was announced. Season 1 of the show proved itself to be a much stronger adaptation, with age-accurate casting and a script far more faithful to the source material. Even the opening lines of the show are a direct reference to the opening lines of the book.
I didn't want to be a half-blood. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed in painful, nasty ways.
The show has also been a chance to expand upon the books, such as adding new layers to the character of Medusa, a decision many fans praised. If the second season keeps up the quality, this is bound to be a much-beloved adaptation.
But then Athena declared that I had embarrassed her and I needed to be punished. Not him. Me. She decided that I would never be seen again by anyone who would live to tell the tale.
Number 4, Don't Know Us at All, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Dad, are
you listening to your own book?
But I was ready for anything.
No, that's,
Steve and
this
I
is the radio.
over that.
Turn it
It's
off.
so weird. Something's wrong with this switch. It won't turn
I
up.
said turn it off.
What's that? Turn it up? All right.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a prime example of the dip in quality of Marvel films. The film is riddled with frankly baffling plot points. There's the return of the first movie's forgettable villain, accompanied by a montage that does a lackluster job of making us care about him.
The day you broke me. Banished me down here.
Wait. Darren?
Surprised to see me?
And then there's the Wasp, inexplicably rescuing Ant-Man after having done barely anything up to that point, despite being in the movie's title. Quantumania is also the debut of Kang the Conqueror, who would have been the next big Marvel villain if the actor hadn't been dropped due to having been found guilty of assault. While not the fault of the film, it does leave it feeling like a pointless entry to the MCU.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need, or I will kill your daughter in front of you, then make you relive that moment over and over again in time, endlessly, until you beg me to kill you.
Number 3. Give us hope. Andor.
I'm here for the money. You can't live with that? I'm not worth it? I'll walk away and wish you luck. But that's what it is. I don't want to walk in looking over my shoulder.
There's been a lot of Star Wars content in the last few years, and not all of it good. In fact, it's rare to find a piece of modern Star Wars media that isn't incredibly divisive. Andor manages to break that pattern, uniting fans with high praise for its political commentary, new characters, and perhaps best of all, its non-reliance on nostalgia.
We will never have a better chance than this. And I would rather die trying to take them down than giving them what they want.
The dialogue is strong, the narrative is compelling, and there are plenty of deeply emotional moments. Here we see a powerfully human story which just so happens to be set in the Star Wars universe, rather than another soulless spin-off.
If I could do it again, I'd wake up early and be fighting these bastards from the start. Fight the Empire!
Number 3. Don't Know Us at All. Secret Invasion. While Marvel's TV output has given us some quality content like WandaVision and Loki, Secret Invasion is the definition of wasted potential.
Oh, damn, and I was hoping for a command performance of Old Man River.
Good to see you too, Sonia. So, did you just have me extraordinarily renditioned by a group of your thugs?
Were you not extraordinary?
With a star-studded cast and a chance for Nick Fury to finally have his main character moment, this should have been a fan favorite. Unfortunately, it fails to do anything interesting with its storyline.
How do you think we kept the Cold War from going hot? Spooks like me, bad shots.
You can't say that.
The first episode kills off Maria Hill in a deeply unsatisfying way, which is a massive insult to her character. The show is also filled with lifeless dialogue that only serves to give exposition, and the climax of the entire show comes down to a laughable fight scene where Emilia Clarke dons CGI muscles.
You killed my mother, my father. You're flailing. You're weak.
Number 2. Give Us Hope. Inside Out 2.
Hello, everybody! Oh my gosh, I am just such a huge fan of yours, and now here I am meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help? I can take notes, get coffee, manage your calendar, walk your dog, carry your things, watch you sleep.
It's very easy for a sequel to feel like a cash grab, but Inside Out 2 easily justified its existence. The idea of having new emotions take over control of Riley's mind while she's going through puberty is truly inspired.
I am truly sorry. I was so looking forward to working with you guys. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Riley's life is more complex now. It requires more sophisticated emotions than all of you. You just aren't what she needs anymore, Joy.
Much like its predecessor, and like any good Pixar film, Inside Out 2 manages to pull on the heartstrings of adults while sending profound messages to children. The manifestation of an anxiety attack is one of those perfectly realized moments that only a Pixar film can manage, and it makes you wonder what other relatable experiences another Inside Out sequel could portray.
And sometimes, she can be too hard on herself. But every bit of Riley makes her who she is. And we love all of our girl.
Number 2. Don't Know Us at All, Disenchanted.
Songs of the flowers ring in the air, and ogres and dragons are all that is scary. Give us all a fairy tale.
2007's Enchanted is adored by fans, so the announcement of a sequel brought with it a lot of hype. However, Disenchanted is yet another example of sequels failing to live up to what came before. The concept at least is strong. Giselle wishes for a fairy tale life and ends up forced into the wicked stepmother trope.
Stepmother, please, you can't be this cruel. Oh, I can't help it, dear. It's just who I am.
Unfortunately, the plot becomes predictable and lackluster from there. It might have been saved by the music, but the soundtrack also failed at giving us anything as memorable as the first film. Not even Idina Menzel's iconic belt could save it.
Oh, the love you've given, and the love you have received, and in that love, there's power.
Before we unveil our top picks, here are a few honorable mentions. Give Us Hope, Ms. Marvel. It's better than the trailers made it seem, and also brings some much-needed representation to the MCU.
But you sure are, and always have been, our own little Miss Marvel.
Give Us Hope, Elemental. An underrated Pixar romance, it shows the second-generation immigrant experience in a way young viewers can digest.
I knew it! My nose always knows.
Give Us Hope, Turning Red, because it discusses important taboo topics in clever ways.
I see you, Mei. You try to make everyone happy, but are so hard on yourself. And if I taught you that, I'm sorry.
Don't Know Us at All, Lightyear. Nobody asked for this, and it didn't even try to convince us we should have.
Hello, Buzz. I am Socks, your personal companion robot.
My what?
I was issued by Star Command to ease your emotional transition after your time away.
Oh, well, that's very considerate of you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Give Us Hope, Agatha All Along. When it was first announced, people were quite baffled by Marvel's choice to make an entire miniseries focused on Agatha Harkness. However, from the opening notes of The Ballad of the Witch's Road, audiences were hooked.
Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road. Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road.
Kathryn Hahn's performance alone is enough to justify the show's existence, but every member of the ensemble cast gets a chance to shine. What starts out as an incredibly enjoyable witchy romp ends with a deeply emotional set of episodes that give us hope Marvel hasn't lost its touch.
You do this and I'll hate you forever. Please let him live! Please, my love!
The miniseries also gets props for being unashamedly queer, and of course, introducing fan favorite Billy.
You're not bad. Neither are you. You're the only one who thinks so.
Number 1. Don't Know Us at All, Wish. Created as a celebration of Disney for its 100th anniversary, Wish had huge expectations to live up to. The story had potential, centered around the concept of wishes, which are such a staple theme of Disney.
Whereas it is my responsibility to only grant the wishes I am sure are good for Rosas.
So most of these wishes will never be granted?
Yet I still protect them like all the others.
The animation took a new approach as well, merging traditional watercolor with modern computer animation. Unfortunately, the potential failed to follow through. The songs aren't terrible, but they aren't particularly memorable either. There's no part of your world or Let It Go to be heard here, and many criticize the villain song for its poor lyricism.
I let you live it for free, and I don't even charge you rent. I clean up all your messes, and I'm always there when you need to vent.
The plot also fails to feel original, and with endless references, it seems like this anniversary celebration is stuck in the past, rather than looking forward.
This is crazy.
We love crazy.
Oh, I'm seeing things.
What are your hopes for Disney's future? Let us know in the comments below.
Life doesn't make any sense, so maybe stop asking so many questions.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.